Welcome to the Alcandros International Trading Podcast. This is owner, director, and host of the Alcandros International Trading Podcast, Konstantin Alcandros. Today we're going to discuss cover another Reuters article by Reuters. We're going to cover another article by Reuters which discusses Tyson Foods, and the title is Tyson Foods to shut 4 U.S. chicken plants in blow to small towns. So this is an article about a little less than a week ago, close to about a week ago. Again, I was going to cover this a couple of days ago, but I was unable to due to work demands. So I'm covering it now for you. And this is important because it will affect the world of international trade. And I'll get into that shortly. So just to start with, articles by Tom Polansik. This is from Chicago Reuters. Tyson Foods is shutting 4 more chicken plants in Arkansas, Indiana, and Missouri to cut costs, a blow to small communities in the U.S. heartland that depend on the meat packer for nearly 3,000 jobs. The company, which reaped big profits as meat prices soared during the COVID-19 pandemic, is now adjusting to a decline and to slowing demand for some products. Tyson closed 2 other chicken plants in Arkansas and Virginia with almost 1,700 employees this year, and has also laid off corporate employees. The decision by Tyson, the largest U.S. meat producer by sales, to shutter facilities surprised and saddened local officials who said the 4 plants have been fixtures for more than 50 years. Dating back, so that means that Tyson opened those factories back before 1983. Tyson said it will move the work done at the closing plants located in North Little Rock, Arkansas, Corydon, Indiana, Dexter, Missouri, and Knoll, Missouri, to newer facilities closer to its customers. So technically speaking, this isn't going to be a long-term closure. So this is just going to be a short-term closure until they can relocate the plants. So by the sounds of it, they're probably going to rehire these people. They're going to hire the same amount of people that they had previously, except they'll just be different people. So technically speaking, those towns are losing out, but other towns may gain those jobs. So the 4 facilities account for about 10% of Tyson's chicken slaughter capacity. Chief Financial Officer, CFO John R. Tyson told analysts on a call. The company employs roughly 1,500 workers at the facility in Knoll, tucked in Missouri's southwest corner. Mayor Terry Lance said the city's total population of about 2,100 people. Is going to impact the city pretty hard, Lance said. Wow, hang on. So what was this? The company employs roughly 1,500 workers at the facility in Knoll, tucked in Missouri's southwest corner. Mayor Terry Lance said the city's total population, about 2,100 people. Wow, that is huge. That is what? That's like 3/5 of the population. 3/5 of that town work just in the plant. That's huge. That is huge. That not 3/5. Yeah, 3/5. About basically about 2/3 of the town just work for time. That's going to be huge because that town's going to have a real hard time. My guess is a lot of those people will just simply move. About 683 people work at the facility in Dexter, a city with a population of about 8,000. So that's almost 10% of your population working there. City Administrator David Wyman said he hopes to connect workers with other local employers so they do not leave town. People need a job, and those jobs are now not here, Wyman said. Tyson's decision has already put on hold Dexter's planning for a new wastewater treatment plant that could cost $18 million. Wyman said the city had been working on the project with plant management, Wyman added. The closure also affects about 29 local farmers who own chicken houses to supply the facility, along with grain growers who produce chicken feed, Wyman said. Tyson declined to say how many plant employees will be affected. It said it will help relocate workers and encourage them to apply for other positions at Tyson. These moves are difficult, certainly, CFO Tyson said in an interview. For the long term of Tyson, this is a move that should allow us to be better, more efficient, and serve our customers better. CEO Donnie King said on the call with analysts, the plants are typically smaller and in need of major capital to make them viable. Local officials said the latest closures affect about 300 plant workers in North Little Rock and more than 500 jobs in Corydon, Indiana. When large corporations make business decisions like this, there simply isn't much we can do, said Bruce Cunningham, town manager of Corydon. The decision has been made, and it's up to us to move forward. And that's it. So the effects on international trade, well, chicken prices will go up because with the closures, that will bring a shortage in chicken, which means the price of chicken will go up, as well as the price of meat will go up, because when the price of one product goes up, it usually means that the price of other products that are similar to it go up, because if chicken is become more expensive, then people will look for the next cheapest alternative, which means that will create demand for the next cheapest alternative, which means the cost of that will go up as well, and so on and so forth, like a domino like a domino effect, basically. So that will happen. That's what will happen with the increase in. So that's what's going to happen with the shortage of chicken. So that will create an increase in demand because you've basically removed the supply. So by nature, when you reduce supply, you increase demand. Which is probably good for Tyson's competitors, because then they'll be able to sell at higher prices and pick up the extra slack there. So which means they'll more likely make money. So I guess for us, for our company in particular, that will only help us, since we work with Tyson's competitors at this point. Although I wouldn't say no to working with Tyson at some point. It will, however, only temporarily. I mean, once Tyson starts to resume operations, that will increase the supply, which will then sort of ease demand, which would then sort of bring prices back down, or sort of equalize the prices. So they'll sort of ease the pricing once they get back into operation. So they're only temporarily shutting down. Now, the article's a little bit deceiving. It sounds like they're closing down and shutting shop and like it's the end of the world, but it's really not. It's a bit of I wouldn't say it's deliberately clickbait, but it sort of has the feel of clickbait. It's like it really should have been more clear. Like I would have titled this article, "Tyson Foods to temporarily shut down 4 U.S. 4 plants in lieu of relocation." That's all. So anyway, so those are the effects on the international trade. The other effect will be also there should be, with a decrease in producing meat, there should be an increase in supply of agricultural commodities, because suddenly now if they're not going to be I guess you could say, maybe if there's temporarily a reduction in the production of meat, then that would mean that there's going to be a temporary increase in the supply of agricultural commodities which feed chicken. So you might see corn or soybeans or sort of agricultural grains and whatnot decrease in price because of that. Because now that there's more supply, if there's no demand there to pick up the supply, that will decrease the prices. So if you're looking to buy agricultural commodities, this might be the time to kind of get in. So anyway, that covers that article. We'll be back again, next time with a new article, with some new news to cover. Again, I will selfishly plug our social media handles and our website, so you can find us at alkindrostrading.com. There you can join our website, become a member, and have access to our B2B forum portal. There you can ask questions, promote your offers, find suppliers, find buyers, ask questions, make new friends, network. You can also, on our website, you can learn about who we are, what we do, what our services are. We provide a variety of different services. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, VKontact, Gab. Which one did I miss? I don't know. There's one other one I forget. I'm just gonna. We're on YouTube as well, of course. And anyway, yeah. So basically, you can find us on most social media handles, and of course, we're on WhatsApp and Telegram if you need to contact us. Or of course, you can email us as well. So That ends this edition of the Alcandros International Trading Podcast. This is your host, Konstantin Kyle Alcandros, owner and director of Alcandros International Trading, signing out.